Welcome back to another episode of This is the Main Character, and we have now figured it out how this bloody quest is supposed to be understood. Because you can use this, but we were actually looking at the completely different direction, which is really neat, because no one thinks about looking out there in the open. So it starts at 2 something, right? And it goes to 5. Let's do this, right? Next, once the timer... Can't this be quicker? Anyway, once the timer goes to like 2 o'clock in the bloody morning, then, of course, the shadow points this way. Not just the shadow points this way, no, we also have this. Look at this. See that? Unbelievable. And you can only see this if you look this way. I just don't get it. Okay. Maybe we can trigger this on the way over here. It's really strange that this is the only time where you can actually interact with this. Okay. Oh, it seems we triggered stuff. So, disperse the cluster of wind, which is where exactly? Yeah, there are more clusters of wind. There is a cluster of wind over here somewhere. One of it goes to the east, I think. Yes, there's one. Thank goodness I did not get off of this island. This is not how you do this. Wait a minute. So, the strange thing is, I think you have to see it in order to interact with it. Disperse the cluster of wind, number 1. And... number 2. Let's hope this is not some time-sensitive thing. Unbelievable. I stood on top of that pillar, right? And I thought it would show me something interesting. What happens, right? What happens... Oh no, wait, I can't use that. How far is it? Nope, it's still there. Okay. There we go, this is number 2. And we have to use number 3. Okay, I think you have to use the 3rd orb that stays over there at the end. Oh no, wait a minute. Interesting. Now we can use it. No storage speed. What? Come on. Yeah, come on. Where's the 3rd one? What? What's going on here? Come on. What is going on? Bollocks. It's gone. Okay. We have to disperse the cluster of wind. The thing is, you can only see this at a specific time of day. And the time of day is now gone. Okay, this quest is really annoying. Like, you only have 3 minutes to finish it. And I triggered the 1st orb, I triggered the 2nd orb, and... Okay, maybe there are 4 orbs in here, and you have to trigger all of them in order to do that. So yeah, where are the other orbs pointing me to? Yeah, there's absolutely nothing. Wait a minute. That's not it. There we go, storage will bloom, yada 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 yada. Okay, so that's not it. Is there another orb that somehow is down there also? No. Where are the other orbs? That's weird. Okay, I dispersed this orb. Oh, there we go. It went this way, didn't it? Yeah, it's up there. Okay. Unbelievable. The last one is kind of hidden up here. Like, you wouldn't even imagine it. Yeah. Come on. But this is the reason why there is still this huge pillar out in the open. There we go. Finally. An ancient tale comes whisked in the wind. A faint voice is speaking. Ah, there it is. Whee! Scaradoosh. Whoa. It's invisible even. How do you... Ooh. Scatter the deposit of wind. Okay. Now I triggered the enemy. Finally. Took long enough. Ooh, come on. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. No. Let's heal. Let's use this one. Why not? Let's heal her, the main character, and maybe her too. Okay. Whoop. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Let's get the decoy out and just aim at it like that. Whoa. No, I need this one here. Okay. Fighting against this Eye of the Orb is actually a bit of a pain. And another one. I just need my ultimates ready, that would be sweet. Okay, when is it attacking me? There we go. No. Whoa, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Okay, let's take this one. It does it again. Nice. Come on. Hold on until I can use my... There we go. Ultimate again. There, come on. Yeah, another one. Finally. So, where is it? There. Ooh, oh, wait. Come on, move closer. And this way again. Almost got it. Just takes a little while. At least this one is not that time sensitive. Time sensitive. Whoa. Come on. Aim. Okay, fighting against a character that moves upwards with an aim system that has a different Y sensitivity than like X sensitivity. It's just me. There we go. Oh, there are 3 orbs in here. What is this? Ay. And it's gone. Poof. And gone. Pursue the... Wait, what? Where am I going? Did it escape? Probably. Let's hope I don't need to fly this way. Oh, this way. Oh no. Okay, I need more height than that. There it is. Okay. Let's wait. Whoop. There's a few more meters this way. Oh, I think I know where it will actually end up at, because there's another sundial, and it's right in this ruin down here. Oh no, let's hope we don't lose any height in this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yes, okay. Right there. Wait a minute. Yeah. Right there. Just a few more meters down. And then we can do this. Unbelievable. But yeah, now that I know how to work with the sundial, there's another strange marking. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time. Yeah. Search for the eye of the storm. Again. Henry Morton, what are you doing here? Do you have some business here, traveler? About the Eye of the Storm. It's probably this guy. The Eye of the Storm. I've been in this area this entire time, and I've never seen any such thing, except for that sudden huge gust wind earlier. But I'm sure that it wasn't an Eye of the Storm. I would recognize one of those things anywhere. Alright then, what are you up to? Believe me, I would be able to forget something like that coming to interrupt my research, even if I tried. To be precise, I'm doing research together with a friend of mine. He's also a scholar, and we went to Sumeru Academy together. He became an archaeologist, thereafter traveling the world and doing surveys, while I continued by my studies in the Academia. When he came to Mondstadt, he told me excitedly that he was surveying the Thousand Winds Temple. He even said something like, "Once I've uncovered the secrets of your homeland, you're the first person I'll tell." I didn't hear from him afterwards. I asked someone to send Cyrus a letter requesting that the Adventurers Guild help me look for my friend's whereabouts. But there was no news of him at all, and so I discontinued my studies and hurried back here. But there's nothing here but a sundial, and there are no other clues. Well, there's a sundial on that island. Wait, there's another sundial as well. That's identical to this one, and it's on an island. Yes. Oh, yes, now I remember. I've actually seen that island sometimes when the weather's clear. Wait, you said that you found a notebook next to the sundial. Had my friend perhaps been there? Thank you. If I have the chance, I will head to that island to have a look. For now, however, I still have to figure this place out. I must continue my research. If you're interested, you can have a look at my research notes. I've left them over there. Who knows? Perhaps there's something in there that might help you. Okay. He's telling me something about his research notes, which are over here. Alright. And we got a thick notebook with a lot of stuff to read. And it is quest related, that's why it's in here. The phrase time and wind seems like it may have something to do with the Anemoo Archon, but couldn't he have been clearer? What am I supposed to figure out with just these 3 words? If it has something to do with the Anemoo Archon, then whatever clues may be found should also be related to Anemoo. Then, if one factors in the idea of time, this sundial over here should hide some secrets. Moreover, I do get an odd feeling around this place sometimes. I think it might have been 2 a.m. or was it some other time? Probably 2 a.m. I really can't remember. I only remember that sometime before dawn, the shadow cast by the sundial pointer points right below it. But find the lecturers at the Academia used to say that it would be the best for people without visions not to take part in practicium, such as outdoor surveys. I didn't understand what they meant then, but I suppose I do now. Even though I did find a clue, all I could do without a vision was watch. I wonder if the Adventurers Guild can help me find someone who has a vision and is willing to help. Speaking of which, why is Mondstadt's Adventurers Guild still so tiny? Because they have nothing much to do, right? Anyway, now we know how to trigger this thing and also at what time. Let's wait. And sometime at 2 a.m. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Oh, look. Oh, that was beautiful. Orange right on top of the mountain. And there's also a floaty island. Huh. So much nice stuff. Now. Yeah, now. Whoa. I have to... that's the wrong element here. There we go. Come on. What? Okay, wait. I have to disperse all of those elements, do I? Yeah. Maybe at the same time even. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. No, no, no. Come on, come on, come on. Did I? Yes. And there we have ourselves the Eye of the Storm. Ah. Come on. I just can't use this attack forward because it's always... There we go. Finally triggered it. I should heal Amber, shouldn't I? Like, I need her fire attack at few minutes. Ooh. Come on. Let's get a decoy out. Then we can use all of these enemies here to connect all of the lightning. And then use this. Oh no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. The slime stuff. Ooh. I think it kind of fused those slimes here, didn't it? Alrighty. Whoop. And this one. Come on, do the attack. Oh, okay. It's just charging up. Wrong direction. No, 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 no. It's burning. Ooh. Yeah, okay. The first bit of it is triggered. What is this? Come on. Bollocks. I need another element to trigger a reaction. There we go. Come on, get closer. And a bit more. Maybe even get the decoy out. Let's see. Right on top of it. It's going for a charge, isn't it? No. Yes. Damn, this ass is so much. Oh, it's level 40, that's why it's so strong. Come on, it should come down in the moment. There we go. And let's trigger that. Nothing happens because it's immune. Oh, wrong enemy. Ooh. Oh my. What is this other dude? He stole my damage. Wouldn't even think that this is possible, but yes, 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 this can happen too. Oh no, it's going to dash, isn't it? Any moment now. 3, 2, 1. There. Almost got it. Almost got it. Just has to get down here to finally get attacked by this fiery area. Then I'm good. Yeah. Alright. It is defeated now. Nice. Just a ton of stuff to gather from here. Slime, 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 condensate, slime, condensate, slime, condensate, slime, slime, even more slime. So much slime stuff. And even more slime stuff. Seal. And what is this? This is an Exile's Goblet, but I know this one already. Nice one to have, but come on. So, Henry Morton. Where did this thing come from? It wasn't here before. How did you summon it? Well, You give Henry a detailed account of how the riddle was solved. Ah, so that's time and wind. So there's another sundial exactly like this one on the island, am I right? And the method to solve its riddle is the same. Then there must be some link between these two sundials and the two places they are located in. I must find a way to get to that island and quickly. Thank you, traveler. Once I've made some preparations, I will look for you and we shall visit that uninhabited island together. Ooh, yeah. Domain of Mastery unlocked. Take on a challenge. Whatever. Nothing to lose but time. Yep. It took me like very, very long and a Google search to actually finish that. Right? Because I was not looking towards the ocean at 2 a.m. Right? This was the only issue. How are you supposed to know that? Like, I'm just looking at the shadow. I'm just so similar to the three brothers that were looking for treasure, right? It's this. Okay. You can use a wind glider. You could charter a boat. Well, you could use a wind glider. Forget it. I've been shut indoors ever since joining the Sumeru Academia. I haven't done any outdoors activities since. You can't really use your wind glider at the Academia either, so I've probably returned all my gliding instruction teachings back to them. If you ask me to glide over there, I'd probably fall into the water halfway, and this is true because you need an awful lot of stamina. So you could charter a boat. I thought so too, and I did remember that you could charter one at Dawnman Port, but that's way too far away. Who knows how long a round trip will take either, but I couldn't possibly construct my own boat. I mean, I learned nothing about that in Academia. So now you have a little issue, problem, whatever, because you can't get there. The only way I actually got there was with a little bit of trickery. And I also finished this with a little bit of trickery. So what do we do? The domains. And which one got unlocked here? Some domain got unlocked. I don't know which one. Clear the Morton pool. Domain yada 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 yada. I'm looking for a special name. Something about skill also. I just know where it could be. Oh, definitely unlocked it. So where is... this one. That's the new one. The Forsaken Rift. Domain of Mastery. There. That's the one. Ooh, I need those books, by the way. And it changes daily. And what does it turn into? You get... depending on the day, you get either windmills or shield or harp. And on Sunday, you get all of it. That's just nice. Sundays, like playing this game on a Sunday is just so neat. But it's also kind of annoying, right? Because you want to play the game when you feel like it and not when the game tells you to play it. Like, come on, people have other things to do on Sundays sometimes. And then you get the best rewards early on Sundays. Come on. Come on. So, anyway, what else could you do here? I have 70 original resin I need to use. And a little bit of monster items and whatnot. 70. I can use up 80. That means I can defeat at least 2 other enemies. Like one of them is this one, and the other one is this cube up there. That should be pretty easy to do so. Another way would be to collect some of those items. But no, they are just at level 1, so nothing would happen there. What about the Cecilia Gardens over here? They are nice upgrade materials, like level 2 and whatnot. The issue with this is that, Ascension needs higher adventure rank. The weapon itself is already enhanced high enough. This one also needs higher adventure rank. This one here can be ascended, but it needs one of those balls of steel. And also, it needs some of those balls of steel. What about the bow, though? The bow can be ascended. Let's do this. Nice. Confirm. It's all to add that till it's maxed out, and I don't have any more items available. Okay, let's go for 2 stars. And 2 stars, it continues and continues and continues until, there we go. You don't have any more items anymore and use up all of your crystals. Now then, the bow is now powered up. What about this one? This one needs those shackles and some of these. I know where now the ruin guard is. And this one can be crafted or obtained in some of those domains. Thing about it is, it's Monday right now. Domain not yet available. Why is it not yet available? Okay, so the only thing I could do with this is I could fuse those shackles together, and I could obtain them from this thingy over here. Yeah, this is where you can get those shackles from. What else? Yeah, another way would be to just get the traveling doctor set or whatnot. But no, what I want to pick up would be some kind of a purple-ish items, but you get access to them once you reach level 30 in Adventurer. Ooh, nice. That's a lucky one. But interact to waypoint, yeah. To activate waypoint, same as this one. But this one does not seem to be locked when it comes to the rank. That's neat. What is this one good for? Talent level up material. Ah, yeah, that's also needed. It would be nice to know the amount you have already in your inventory, just in case. But yeah, 28. That's like a few ones in the future. What about this one? Yeah, the items you get in here is just lucky dogs and stuff. Just lucky dogs. Could I make use of them? I could use this one or this one, but I have a finished set anyway. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Against enemies with more than 50% HP. And then you have to switch to another character that deals more damage against an enemy with less than so and so much. What was this? This was the... Yeah, max HP is increased by a bit. Opening a chest regenerates 30%. The problem is finding a chest, and this was the electro bonus. Yeah, you have either a fire bonus set or an electro bonus set. I don't know if there is a hydro bonus set in here at all. This one increases charge attack crit rate by 30%. But how often do I use the charge attack anyway? Yeah, this is the fire stuff. Pyro. These are the two same-ish sets. This is defense. I'm actually looking to find a set. Okay, this is physical. You just have to look at the color of it. There we go. Elemental burst. It's just elemental burst. Where is my increasing elemental skill damage by 20%? Hitting an enemy has a 100% chance to remove elemental skill cooldown. Can only occur once every 15 seconds. That's the thing. You can only do this twice then, and then you have to wait still. Gaining energy recharge. It's a nice thing to have, but come on. This is like talent level up stuff. This was another character. This is... Yeah, what is this? Weapon Ascension. There are 2 different weapon ascensions in this game. This one can only be done once. And then it loses its rewards. This one, on the other hand... what's this? The Prospect of the Brave. The Brave Heart. Increases damage by... yeah, this was the more damage against... also the Brave Heart. That's weird. Why does it... That's strange. What's this one? Also, the Outset of the Brave. I do see 1, 2, 3 items of the Brave. 4. So this is actually a set that you can finish if you get access to all of those. Is there like a Brave-ish thingy? No. One of them might be Hydro. Okay, we got Geo. Increase the shield. No. Looking for a set that has something to do with Hydro, in fact. That for some reason I just can't find anything that... Oh, looks great. But yeah, I just can't find anything that has something to do with Hydro. The only hydro element is up here, but this one is just fire. Pyro and stuff. And this one here is just general energy recharge. I am looking for hydro dungeons. Okay, this one is talent level up stuff. Let's ignore that. This one in here, there could be some... This is Anemoo, okay. Ah, this was the support stuff, so there might be Anemoo somewhere in here. Anemoo damage bonus by so and so much, and increases the swirl bonus. And character healing effectiveness goes up, using an elemental skill or burst, increases healing received by so and so much. The thing is, you have to use the elemental skill multiple times to trigger that more reliably, otherwise the full set is pretty much useless too. Corresponding by 30% for 10 seconds. Can only occur once every 10 seconds. So basically, that means you always have 50% elemental resistance. That's actually a really good set, right? Half of the damage, or I don't know how the resistance is calculated in here, or how this interacts with damage, but it's pretty decent. Character healing. It's nice to have this character healing thing, but this is only good for a character that has a healing ultimate. I want to have a set that gives you some kind of healing capabilities, maybe even increases them or something, but I don't want this here. Elemental skill or burst increases healing received by all. Okay, good. Reading helps using an elemental skill or burst. So you can trigger this by either using the normal skill or the ultimate, and then it boosts itself. That's nice. Now, how is this better than the doctor? Because this one heals myself by 20% once I use the burst. But if I get higher healing received, like the Maiden Beloved and whatnot, then I can just use my Paladin character and heal myself all the time, right? That's the main idea. Now, yeah, character healing effectiveness. Yeah, character healing effectiveness. So I would lose incoming healing by... Wait a minute. This one is incoming healing is increased by 20%. This one can be used on the character that needs the heal. And this one is character healing effectiveness. I think this is the outgoing healing. So if you heal yourself with it, then it kind of behaves the same. But if you have this doctor thingy, then yeah. Why does it say incoming here? The wording is just really complicated for some reason. Incoming elemental damage increases corresponding elemental resistance by so and so much. I just don't know which one I should pick, because for some reason I don't care that much about the damage boosts. Pyro res increase, and also what about ice? Have I seen the frost set yet? No. Okay, defense goes up by 30% for each different element. The water elemental resistance to that corresponding element is increased by 30%. So... what was the other thing? Incoming elemental damage. The thing is, you can't stack that. All elemental resistance increases by 20. Okay, so the key thing here is to figure out which two sets... or two-piece sets you could combine to get the best out of it. So you just ignore the four-piece set altogether, and you just take the strongest two-piece sets of two different sets, right? So you can also combine this with the tiara. So you can have 3 different set effects. One that reduces a certain element on yourself, like freezing or something, because freezing is always annoying. Or maybe burning, or depending on what is most annoying, like who knows. All elemental resistance increased by 30%. And then there's another 30% incoming elemental damage that triggers it. Okay, which other one could you combine with it? Like, you could combine character healing. You could also take like the character healing 15%, combine this with the increase healing of 20%, so you get a permanent healing of 35, which is kind of the same thing as this, right? Think about it. You can combine this set effect with the doctor set effect, and you don't need the complete set for this. And all of a sudden, you don't need to use your skills to get this healing bonus. Increases healing received by all party members by 20%. Okay, but this one says it increases healing received by all party members. That means that if I use a heal skill that uses other party members too, then this one boosts that as well. Whereas this here would just increase the heal of like one character that either heals itself, or if I would play on multiplayer, I could maybe heal others with it by just triggering the but this one says restores 20% HP. No, it's just a self heal. You shouldn't call this doctor, because you would think doctors heal themselves, right? Anyway, Anemoo damage goes up. Okay, which two set effect could we combine that would make us really overpowered? Let's just okay, this was like ascension stuff, and then there's this increases damage by 30% against enemies with more than 50% HP, but once they are lower than 50% HP, you're screwed. Attack goes up by 18%. Yeah, it's nice to have that, but to be honest, that effect is kind of bleh. Okay, this was like talent level up stuff. Then down here we had the second support bonus, like we have Geo and shields. But this is more Geo focused. This is the brave. The rest of the brave set. Increases shield strength by 35%. While protected by a shield, gain an additional 40% damage and charge attack damage. Okay, so those bonuses are fairly high when it comes to numbers, but I don't know if they actually give you anything else. Again, you have 15% Geo damage bonus. That's good for Geo characters. Or at least for the main character, if they is Geo-aligned. Upon obtaining an elemental shard created through a crystallized reaction, all party members gain a 35% damage bonus for that particular element. It's kind of... wait a minute, where was this element? But it's a damage bonus for that particular element. Only one form of elemental bonus can be active at a time. No. This was, yeah, talent level up. What about this one? Physical damage goes up by 25%. That's a good number to have. After defeating an enemy, increases charge attack damage by 50% and reduces its stamina cost to 0 for 10 seconds. That means I have to kill an enemy every 10 seconds to have this bonus 50% of damage. But if I just attack them physically, I don't know how, then the 25% flat is pretty good. Maybe I could combine this with another bit. Elemental burst, this is just for the ultimate. Use all party members attacked by... no, this is like too burst heavy, so this flower is not really useful. Elemental burst damage, yeah, you can just have higher burst damage, but the thing is... okay, this would be useful for a character that only has 12 seconds for the burst itself, but the problem is you have to get elemental energy in order to use the burst, so that's a bit of an iffy thing. Increases elemental skill damage by 20%. Okay, elemental skill is just the permanent skill that you can use every so and so often without the energy needed. Defeating an enemy has a 100% chance to remove elemental skill cooldown, can only occur once every 15 seconds. And this is basically the skill spam. So if you use this with maybe another elemental bonus, then you can use the elemental skill more efficiently. But yeah, energy recharge, gaining energy recharge is nice. Yeah, you could use the energy recharge, the bonus one, in conjunction with something that boosts your elemental burst. Yeah, you could use this one, this 2-piece set here, in conjunction with the energy recharge, or maybe even get energy recharge somewhere else, if there is another set that has this. Pyro res increased by 40%. Why is it like... pyro damage bonus by so and so much. Yeah, there are every element in here, except for ice. I haven't seen ice yet. Increases overload and burn damage by 40%. Increases vaporize. Using an elemental skill increases 2-piece set effect by 50% for... Using an elemental skill, which is all the time, basically. And this one for 10 seconds. So if you... Yeah, I can use the elemental skill all the time. But this set would be best placed on a character that uses Pyro. Yeah, that's the thing. It is a really nice set for a elemental skill user, but only for a Pyro user because of the first effect there. Increases... Is this the same? Wait. Pyro res increases damage against enemies affected by Pyro. Yeah. So you need the Pyro thing to start a reaction, and then you can just dish out more damage. But this one finishes the Pyro interaction. This one starts the Pyro interaction. This is like the same effect. This is the defense. This goes up. I think that you should go for defense or healing, or like something that, I don't know, boosts... What about this one? Increases normal attack and charged attack damage by 15%. After using elemental skill, increases normal attack and charged attack damage by 25 for 8 seconds. Again? Yeah. That's a good full set effect by 15%? Come on. Charged attack damage by 15%? Oh, wait a minute. So this is a bonus of 40% in terms of damage. Needy patiti. I try to figure out a nice damage set, or like a nice set that kind of corresponds with the way I like to play. But it's not that easy to find. Actually, it's really easy to find. I've already found it. Actually, there are two. One of them is the Mora, the Mora set. The attack goes up by 18%, increases charge attack crit rate by 30%. If you think about it, the Sojourner set is pretty cool. Okay, Electro Rust goes up by so and so much, increase damage against enemies affected by Electro by so and so much. Good. You can affect enemies with Electro fairly easily, because I have a caster. But this one is only good if you fight against Electro characters. Yeah, this is only good if you fight against Electro characters, because they affect themselves with Electro all the time. Electro damage bonus plus so and so much percent increases damage caused by overload. Triggering such effects decreases elemental skill cooldown by 1 second. Can only occur once every zone. Wait a minute. Increases damage caused by overloaded, electro charged, and superconducts by 40%. Triggering such effects decreases elemental skill cooldown by 1 second. Okay, this looks like the set that I could take. So I can spam things. Now the other problem is, how would I trigger this? Because I would only be able to use it once, right? There's only one character that has a fairly low electro skill cooldown that would benefit from it the most, and this is Lisa. So if I start with Kea, then I use Lisa, and then I can use her elemental skill twice, kind of. One second can only occur once every 0.8 seconds. Or I do this the other way around. But no, electro damage bonus. This is good for an electro character. This is good fighting against an electro character. This is just nice if you want to play with a crit character. And I think you should go for crit in here, because it's just... It's really straightforward. That's one of the few reasons. It's straightforward and it does what it's supposed to do. And these are just the starting dungeons. They have nothing to do with it. Ah, it's so annoying that the doctor set is the one of the only few ones that just won't get better than a level 3 version. Come on. Okay, increases incoming healing by 20%. I can't have two doctor pieces here. And which other one could I combine? Character healing effectiveness plus 15%. No. Like, it's really cool to use the ultimate and heal yourself, but that's just so neat. This increases healing received by all party members by 20% for 10 seconds. But what if the healing is fairly negligible and the doctor set is just so much better? Okay, this is just good when it comes to damage. Okay, let's look real quick at the crit set that there was. This one, the Sojourner. So you get bonus attack, that's nice. You get attack crit rate, which is also nice. That means you can deal more damage, you can kill enemies quicker, that's sweet. And then there's basically nothing that it can provide. Because the only thing that you get is a one set piece, and this is the tiaras. But who cares about those tiaras? This is just a bonus, all elemental res increased by 20%. But if you think about it, having this makes you just so much more survivable. Resilient against this. Defense plus... What is better? Having a defense plus... Oh, wait a minute. What if you can combine those two? All elemental resistance increased by 20%. And an additional 30% defense bonus. For each different element present in your own party, the wearer element risk to that corresponding element is increased by 30%. So you get defense bonus, you get 30% bonus to every single, no, not every single one. Present in your own, so you can get a bonus 30% resistance to the element that your teammates have. And this one just makes the 2-piece set better, so this is good for pyros. I said this before, this is good against pyro, increases damage against enemies affected by pyro. Yeah, it's the same as the electro effect. So it's good just against a certain type of enemy, increases normal attack and charge attack damage by 15%. The thing is, if you would just do a critical damage, a critical strike, right? It kind of behaves as a so and so much more damage, or increased in damage. Like increased normal attack and charge attack damage by 15% is like a 15% crit, or a crit that does 15% more damage. It starts with 50% already, so 50% crit is a crit damage is like 50% increase in normal damage if you have 100% crit rate. You don't crit always at 100%, so where do you get your bonus crit damage from? The only thing with the crit here is this, but this is only crit rate. Is there a set that has crit damage? Using elemental burst increases our party members? No. 20% for 12 seconds, but only after a burst. That's nice, but it's only a burst flower. Physical damage after defeating an opponent increases charge attack damage by 50% and reduces its stamina cost to 0 for 10 seconds. Okay. I think it's only good against enemies that you can already defeat fairly well. Damage by 20%. Defeating an enemy has a 100% chance to remove elemental skill cooldown. No. It's the same thing with the stamina. reduction, and then you have energy recharge. This is just use your burst. Getting energy gives free energy to all. Who have a bow or a catalyst equipped. No. Don't really like it. That's that. Attack plus 18%, increases damage by 30% against enemies. Wait a minute, this other set also had a bonus of 18% attack, right? This is attack plus 18%, and this one is also plus 18%. But this one also gives you the crit. Ooh. Interesting. Really interesting. Yeah, increase damage by 30%. The thing is, in here you don't need to crit against the enemy, but you can only do this the first half of the HP bar, which is kind of the same as a 50% crit. Increases damage by 30. Wait, this is the. How much crit do you get? Is it 30% or how much? 30%. How much crit rate do you start with? This is something I have to check with the numbers here. You could, I think, really benefit from damage boosts. They may be stronger than you may think. They just sound really iffy on paper because they don't do anything other than increase some values. Increases shield strength by 35%. No. There we go. While protected by a shield, gain an additional 40% normal and charge attack damage. So if you permanently are affected by a shield, you will also get a boost to your damage. There we have the executioner move thing again. I'm kind of missing an ice item here. I am missing an ice item. Want to play with an ice character, but there's no ice item. That's iffy. And for some reason, I still just like the doctor thing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright. I wanted to get some for these. And yeah, look at these. Affected by Electro for 40% less time. The problem about these oh, wait a minute. There we go. This is where you can get additional sets from. So not just the domains, also the enemies in here will drop specific sets. I totally forgot about that. Energy recharge goes up using a mental burst, regenerates so and so much energy for all party members. Excluding the Vara, which is increases elemental mastery. This is like a nice interaction item here. Increases elemental mastery by 80. Increases charge attack damage by 35% if the character uses a catalyst or bow. Why? Well, actually, yeah, if you use a bow, then that's pretty sweet, because you basically use the bow in charged mode only. If the wielder of this artifact uses a sword, claymore, or polearm, increases their normal attack damage by 35%. That's a strange one. Because you get a bonus of 35% in damage. Which may be the same as a bonus in crit damage here. Yeah, or crit rate. Because you only have a bonus of 50% in damage when you crit for 100% of the time. But this here behaves like that. Increases charge attack damage by so and so much. If the wielder increases their normal attack damage by 35%. So if you charge, nothing happens. But if you slash at them with a sword and polearm or whatnot, like melee, Then you deal more damage, and you also start with the 80% bonus. The problem is you just can't mix it. Okay, so we know that this has a nice set effect. What about this enemy here? What is its drops? Its drop is a affected by hydro or frost. Both of them stop you from attacking. But this one is the same effect, so you get the same set. It's like a boss fight set. You get them by fighting bosses. Oh, crit rate goes up by 12%. There we go. There we have something useful. The problem is, how do you combine this with another set that also has something to do with crit, that also has a 2-piece set that works like that. When HP is below 70%, crit rate increases by an additional 24%. Oh, wait a minute. You could put this on someone that uses the bow to snipe. Then you charge up and then you have a higher crit rate anyway. Okay, so this is a bow wielder. Okay, it takes a while to understand like how this behaves. This is normal attack. This is spam set. This is an interaction set. Or maybe also like a bow and arrow set or whatnot, but only, yeah, more so for catalyst users or bow. But it doesn't really matter what kind of element they use, right? Crit rate goes up by so much, and if you have less than 70%, that means the character always has to be somehow damaged. I don't like that. We have 2 more. Okay, this one is just the lucky dog thing that does not do anything. The set you can get from this is the same. What about the cryo Regisvine? Same thing. Only thing different here is what kind of defense you have. And there's no headwear for this one. I am missing some sets. This one here does nothing. Let's go over there, defeat 2 of those large monsters, get their items, and then end this. Unbelievable. Now I wanted to find some Anemoo stuff here. Come on, move. Yeah, if you get hit once, you get hit third and like a 4th time or whatnot. Oh no, she's... Okay, let's heal her real quick. There's no reason not to. I just like the doctor's set. I don't know. It just feels better. And it goes into a sphere. Nice. Sphere circle. Cast mode. Nice. Let's do this. Oh no. Wrong direction. And another one. Whoop. Nice. Oh no. Halfway done. Come on. What is it gonna do? This goes into fist mode. No, wrong enemy. I always say enemy. Every single time. But I mean character. Okay, what if I just use the elemental mastery and just focus on this? Like, the cooldowns can't really be decreased that much anyway. Whoop. Okay, come on. Nice. Whoa. And there we go. Sphere. 2. Another one. Oh no. Ah, yes, I got it. Ooh. Come on. Ooh. What the? Come on. Alright. Got it. Time to finish it off and get to the items. I just want a... I just want a doctor set in purple. Or orange even. Why? Must it be so difficult to achieve? Why? Must it be so difficult to do? One and 2 and 3 and 3 additional apples. Perfect. I just want the doctor set. This is the only set that resonates with me. I don't know why. And the crit one. And the elemental mossery one. The rest is just... yeah. Oh. Whoa. Oh no, wait a minute. There. This is the interaction that we need. Oh no. And a 1 and a 2. That wasn't right. Come on, move. There we go. Oh no. Ooh. Nah, not as much damage. Where's it going? Right. No, it makes tornadoes now. Of course. The thing is, I just can't turn it into fire. I can turn like... No. Like some of them you could turn into fire. I don't know. That's not always the case. And this one. Okay, I wanted to use the ultimate, but for some reason I messed up there. Skoosh. No. It goes into vacuum mode again. Okay, you cannot hit these animal orbs. Would have been too cool. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. Ooh. Oh, come on. That's cheating. That's cheating. Wait a minute, where's the... Okay, let's do this. Use the stake. Oh no. And use this to heal her. Ooh. Ah. Cool, where are you? There. Like there's an Electro Hypostasis and there's an Air Hypostasis, but are there any other Hypostasis? Come on. Oh no. And vacuum mode. Ooh, 2. Oh my, こいつはどうだ? Yeah, what's it doing? Oh no, it does this again. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Oh, come on. That was... Ooh. Nope. Didn't do it the right way. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Almost got it. Ooh. Yep, it's really close to dying. So, let's get all of those orbs then. And... up we go again. Come on. What the? Okay, so much so to that. I have to maybe survive another one of its sphere-ish shockwave attacks. Oh no. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Okay, once more and we got it. Whee! Alrighty, that is it. Come on! There's no energy anymore. And your healing phase, please. There. And attack. Oh. Nice. Alright, finally got it. Poor Amber. She had to die there. Now then. I think, yeah. I used up all of my resin this time. Needy. I'm level 12. I can get some more rewards. Nice, nice, nice. 5 crystals. Absolutely not worth it. Alright. Yeah, I got 12. That makes no sense. Let's just go to the Adventurer's Guild, get our rewards for... I think we have a Adventurer rank level up. And I can also talk to Hertha because of another nice boost. What do you need? Yeah, some reputation. We got some monster quests. Time at the wind. Ooh, click anywhere in a blank area to continue. Aha, now I understand. So these quests you actually have to find out in the wild, and somehow they boost your reputation. Now, what's the next one? The next one will give me access to the wind catcher, which absorbs Anemoo Grana and releases it when needed. But the question is, for how long will this one be used? Because if I don't trigger it, right, and just catch them, can I get more than 3? And get a permanent stamina bonus? That would be sweet. Really, really, really sweet. Okay, let's have a little check in the crafting system here. If there's anything of use to us. No. Yeah, all the essential materials are not necessary because, again, the character can't do that anyway. So, and now let's claim some adventurer rank rewards. 27. Ooh, yes. This is for the main character. Adventurer rank too low. This is 2 for the next level. Let's see. I have to check something. He can ascend. I need to get more of those crystals. Alright. But yeah, I got another one of those potions, and now I can increase energy recharge by 16%. The Uprising Whirlwind. Oh yeah. Huh. Too bad it's only on this character, isn't it? Increases the... Nah, there's no other description here. Increases the level of Gust Surge by 3. Maximum upgrade is 15. Gust Surge. Gust Surge is the ultimate. Reduces damage taken while casting Palm Vortex by 10%. Increases the level of Palm Vortex by 3. Oh, wait a minute. What about his abilities? Like, you can only get this by wishes, so... oh, this is the Stellar Fortuna. Like, this is basically what the character unlock is. If you already have the character unlocked, then you can get this. Ah, now I get it. The crit rate of Chaos normal and charge attacks against enemies affected by cryo is increased by 50%. So he is the crit dude. Every time Glacial Waltz defeats an enemy during its duration is increased by 2.5% up to a maximum of 15 seconds. So maybe you can have this one active until you can reuse it. Oh, that would be sweet. Okay, so I have to say, the Constellations here must activate never ending. Okay, you need the previous one, but it does not say that you actually need a certain level to unlock this. That's perfect. Increase the level of Frost now by 3, which is the elemental skill. Triggers automatically when Chaos HP falls below 20%. Creates a shield that absorbs damage equal to some of his max HP. So the more HP he has, the better the shield. Lasts for 20 seconds. This shield absorbs cryo damage with 250% efficiency. Can only occur once every 60 seconds. So this shield absorbs damage, but it is much better against cryo. Okay. But why would you want to fight against cryo like, with this? But wait a minute. If you manage to freeze enemies, affected by cryo. They don't need to be frozen, they just need to be affected by cryo. So, KR, for some reason, is really good against freezing or frozen cryo characters. They don't need to be frozen, that's something different. Glacial Waltz will generate 1 additional icicle and will regenerate 15 energy when cast. Nice. And it uses up 6T, I think? Yeah, 6T. A 6 and a 0 energy if you cast it, so you only need 45 energy to trigger it again. But what if you have just the tick rate increases? I don't think that the icicles will actually widen. The tick rate just increases. Like, instead of going tick, 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 if they move around you, then it goes tick, tick, tick. Because there's an additional one. What about this one? Lisa regenerates 2 energy for every opponent hit while holding Violet Arc. Holding Violet... okay, good. A maximum of 10 energy can be regenerated in this manner at any one time. The elemental skill, sadly. Holding Violet Arc has the following effects. Increases defense by so and so much. Increases Lisa's resistance to interruption. Interruption resistance is neat. Lightning Rose by so and so much makes it just better. Increases the number of lightning bolts released by Lightning Rose by 1 to 3. It's more like random. Level of Violet Arc by 3. Okay, just makes it better again. Either Lightning Rose goes up or Violet Arc, but when Lisa takes the field, she applies 3 stacks of Violet Arc's shock status onto nearby enemies. This effect can only occur once every 5 seconds. Okay, so if you stand near enemies and you switch to her, you get to trigger those effects on them, and you don't need to stack it. You can just use those stacks to trigger additional damage. Released by whatnot and Violet Arc. No. Nah, this is just the regeneration. Okay, what about her? Fires 2 arrows per aimed shot. Ooh. Second arrow deals 20% of the first arrow's damage. Okay. So it's basically a 20% bonus damage. Baron Bunny, new and improved. Hitting Baron Bunny's foot with a fully charged aimed shot manually detonates. Finally. Okay, so this is a way of triggering that. Explosion via manual detonation deals 200% additional damage. Ooh. Ooh. If you play it right, you can deal tons of damage with it. Increase the level of fiery rain. Yes, decrease explosive bunnies. Explosive puppets cooldown by 20%. Adds 1 additional charge. You can do it twice. Oh, nice. It's Baron Bunny again. Increases the level of it. And Wildfire Fiery Rain increases all party members' movement speed by 15% and attack by 15 additional percent for 10 seconds. Okay. Huh. Got such. Have the animal rest increase by 20% if the elemental absorption occurred when towards the... Okay. I upgraded 2 of his abilities, but he also has the earthen abilities, but there's no way for me to quickly flip. That would be neat. I just want to see the earthen page too. Or geo page. Okay. The character constellations. There's something interesting. But I have to say, playing with Kaya might be still a good idea, and if I get like... let's quickly open the constellations again. There was something about him dealing... This was not it. Like, he is a good survivalist because of the shield that triggers. But how often? Wait a minute. Once every minute. And it lasts for 20 seconds. That's neat. So that means you only have to wait 40 seconds until the shield is ready. Okay, the crit of chaos normal and charge attacks against enemies affected by cryos increased by 15%. So you're critting very, very often. That means Kaya is a really good character when it comes to crit. Now let's quickly go to the talents again. Because this one, every hit with Frostman regenerates HP. And this one is a good healing skill. But what about the ultimate? Usually the ultimate is used to trigger an additional heal. Sprinting stamina, no. No. Nah, it doesn't have any other effect here, but I just want to have a character that's good with healing. This one just utilizes these shock stats here. This one is bonus damage against weak points. Increases the crit rate of fiery rain by 10% and widens its... That's a good crit. And for this one you need to kill enemies with... Okay. This one crits with abilities. Or does bonus damage. And this one crits with attacks. Depending on what you want to do here. But come on. Maybe I should still get a different character here, but we will do this in another episode this time. Until then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta!